When should auxiliary heat be used and when is emergency heat necessary?
Hello everyone. Today we're going to discuss a topic that can sometimes cause confusion when it comes to your home's heating system: auxiliary heat and emergency heat. We'll explore when to use each setting and how they affect your home's heating performance.
What is auxiliary heat?
Auxiliary heat, often termed aux heat, is the secondary heating source in heat pump systems. Typically, your heat pump works by extracting heat from the outside air and moving it indoors. However, when outside temperatures drop significantly, the heat pump may struggle to extract enough heat. This is when auxiliary heat comes in. It's an additional heating component, usually electric coils or a gas furnace, that turns on to assist the heat pump.
When should you use auxiliary heat?
Your heating system will automatically activate auxiliary heat when it's needed, so in normal operation, you generally don't need to manually turn it on. This usually happens when the temperature outside is extremely cold, making it hard for the heat pump to draw sufficient heat. The heat pump can't reach the desired temperature set on the thermostat. Remember, auxiliary heat is less energy efficient than your heat pump, so it should ideally only be used when necessary.
What is emergency heat?
Now, let's talk about emergency heat. Emergency heat is essentially the same as auxiliary heat, but with one major difference. When you switch your system to emergency heat, your heat pump turns off completely. This means your entire heating load is handled by the auxiliary heat source.
When should you use emergency heat?
The emergency in emergency heat might make you think that it should only be used in dire situations. However, it's really designed to be used anytime your heat pump isn't functioning properly. You should use emergency heat when your heat pump is broken or malfunctioning. Until you can get it repaired, switch to emergency heat. Extremely low outdoor temperatures make it virtually impossible for your heat pump to work efficiently. Remember, using emergency heat can be more expensive as it relies entirely on the less efficient auxiliary heat system, so use it sparingly and only when necessary. Now that we've covered the differences between auxiliary and emergency heat and when to use each, we hope you'll be able to manage your heating system more effectively. Remember, regular maintenance of your heat pump system can help avoid the need for auxiliary or emergency heat. Stay warm, and see you in the next video.